Okay, I need to take a deep breath before I even start because my heart is racing right now. I was sitting here, sipping my coffee, thinking it was going to be just another ordinary day, but then, bam, news drops. And it's not just any news. It's the kind that makes you want to scream, cry, and do a little victory dance all at the same time. Jungkook has just shattered another monumental record, and honestly, I don't even know if words can do justice to how incredible this is. Let's talk about it. Jungkook, yes, the Jungkook from BTS, has officially become the first Asian solo artist in history to have 4 songs with over 700 million streams on Spotify. Let me say that again for the people in the back. 4 songs. Each one of these tracks is a masterpiece, a story, a vibe that's resonated with millions of people around the world. His latest to hit this milestone is 3D, the absolute banger he released last year. Now, 3D isn't just a song, it's an experience. From the first note, it hooks you with that funky beat and Jungkook's smooth, magnetic vocals. And clearly, the world agrees because it's now sitting pretty at over 700 million streams. And it's in good company. Joining it in this exclusive club are Seven, the global smash hit that owned charts for weeks, Standing Next to You, which has this emotional depth that makes it unforgettable, and his iconic collab with Charlie Puth, Left and Right. Here's where it gets really wild. No other Asian solo artist has ever done this. Jungkook is literally setting new standards for what's possible, not just for K-pop, but for global music. Think about it. How many artists in general, not just from Asia, can even dream of having one song hit 700 million, let alone 4? This isn't just a record, it's a statement. A statement that Jungkook isn't just an artist, he's a force. And the numbers don't stop there. Remember when 3D dropped? It debuted at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, an insane accomplishment on its own. But it didn't just stop there. It stayed on the chart for 9 weeks. 9 weeks of being one of the most listened to songs in the United States. And let's not forget how it completely dominated Billboard's global charts. We're talking 27 weeks on the Global 200 and 33 weeks on the Global, excluding US, chart. Those are the kind of stats that most artists can only dream of achieving. Oh, and let's talk about iTunes. The moment 3D was released, it shot to the top of the iTunes charts in 111 countries. That's not just a number, that's global domination. Wherever you are in the world, chances are someone nearby is vibing to this track. And for 4 straight days, it was the #1 song on both the worldwide and European iTunes charts. It's not just a song, it's a cultural moment. And as if that wasn't enough, the music video for 3D has now surpassed 200 million views on YouTube. 200 million. That's 200 million people and counting, mesmerized by Jungkook's visuals, his moves, his effortless charisma. Honestly, I've probably contributed at least 100 of those views myself. But here's the thing, it's not just about the numbers, it's about what those numbers represent. Every stream, every view, every chart-topping moment is a testament to how deeply Jungkook connects with his fans. His voice, his artistry, it transcends languages, cultures, and borders. He's not just singing, he's telling stories, creating moments, and building memories for millions of us. I mean, think about what this means. Jungkook started as the youngest member of BTS, a teenager with big dreams and an even bigger voice. And now he's a global superstar, a solo artist making history and inspiring millions. Watching his journey unfold has been nothing short of magical. So here's my challenge to you. Which of these songs holds a special place in your heart? Is it the sultry, funky vibes of 3D? The emotional depth of Standing Next to You? The addictiveness of Seven? Or the playful harmony of Left and Right? Let me know in the comments, because I know I'm not the only one who feels like Jungkook's music is pure magic. And listen, if this is what Jungkook's solo career looks like now, can you even imagine what's next? He's already redefining what it means to be a global artist. I feel so lucky to be witnessing this in real. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because I'll be here cheering him on and sharing every step of the way with you. Until next time, keep streaming, keep dreaming, and never stop celebrating the artists who move us.